Hi guys, so welcome back to this special series on building 7 use cases of machine learning in Android. So till now we have done image classification, flower identification, object detection, face detection, and even audio classification in the last video. So in this video we will take the audio classification model and build a bird sound identifier on top of it. So this video is based on the pathway which is given by Google developed. So going further with the audio classification, here they actually take you through the steps required to build this custom audio model. Now this is the full code lab, so all these links will be in the description. So this is the full code lab where you actually build the custom TensorFlow Lite model and then add it to the Android app. So I'm just going to go through all this. So this is the Google Colab where you can actually go through all the steps required to build the model. So I'm just going to go to the important part, which is the output of the model. So this model is built on the YAMNet classification model that we used in the last video. But this Colab actually does not modify that output. It just adds one more layer of output to the old model. So here you can see the model you have trained just has two outputs. The original YAMNet's output, which is the audio classification, and then the bird sound. So what we are going to do is we are going to use this model, and through the output we are first going to check whether the output is type of bird. Only if the output is type of bird, then we are going to go and utilize the second output. Likewise, if you want to learn Android using Kotlin, which is a new recommended programming language, please do check out my detailed course. The link is also in the description. So let's get started. Let's go back to our Android Studio and open your ML Series demo app if it's not open. And now here in the left pane, under audio, we'll just create one more Java class. So this would be bird sound identifier activity. Now we can actually copy all the code from our audio classification model because most of it will remain same. So I'm just going to copy it from there, and some things we need to change. So first we need to get our new custom model. So this custom model will also be available in the same OneDrive folder. I will put the link in the description. So let's get that first. So let me just paste that here in the assets folder and change the name to my birds model. So if you go back to the learning path and if you go to this folder in the Colab, you can see that this Colab actually works on only 5 types of birds. So white-breasted wood wren, house sparrow, red crossbill, chestnut-crowned and pitta, and Azara's pinetail. So these are the only 5 birds that it would detect. So not all the birds, but only these 5. So now we have the audio classifier. We are even loading it from the file, and we have our tensor audio and everything created. The only change that we are going to do is here. So before we were just going to use the first output. Now in this, we are not going to go over all the classification. So here you can see we have this output classification, which is a list of classifications. So what we're going to do is, instead of filtering out with low probability, we are actually going to filter out based on bird and low probability. So we are just going to take the first output. So there will not be this for loop. Let me just remove this. Let's move it back. Okay, so this is actually output.getZero. So if the category.getScore is greater than 30% and category.getLabel.equals bird. So only if this is bird, we will go ahead. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to check if our final output array list. So you can see if the category is the probability of the category is more than 30% and the category is of type bird, we are adding all these categories to final output. So if the final output is empty, we are not going to do anything. we will just return from here. Otherwise, we are going to again initialize the final output as a new array list. And then we are going to get the categories from the second output. So we are going to go through all the output categories. So we are again going to go through all the categories. And here the label will not be bird, it will be one of the type of bird. So we will just check the score, and instead of checking for the first output, we will check for the second output, which is output.get1. Now we have the categories, we'll add them to final output, and finally we will print them out. So yeah, so our code is ready, and just add it. So let's just add it to the main activity. So instead of go to audio, so this would be on go to bird sound identifier. And now let's go to the layout. So resource, layout, activity main. Copy the last button, duplicate it, change the ID to button 6. This would be below button 5, and the text will say bird sound identifier. So there is a typo here. Let's correct it. And this will change to on go to bird sound identifier. And the final thing is to add it in the manifest. So let's just add it here. Bird sound identifier activity. So let's run it and see what happens. So our bird sound identifier is now running. So let's test it out. So I have some sounds. Okay, nothing is happening. So I actually debugged it and found out there are some steps that I forgot to put. So basically what we need to do is we need to add this step. So tensor audio.load audio record. So every time before we classify, we need to feed that new audio record to the tensor audio classifier. The other thing that we need to do is to go to this emulator settings and enable this virtual microphone uses host audio input. So now let's run this again. Okay, it's running. Go to bird sound identifier, start recording, and so you can see now it is showing Azara's Spinetail. So as long as you use one of the 5 birds sounds, this identifier will actually be able to classify them. So I'll also add all these 5 sounds to the OneDrive folder. You can also get it from the Colab. So this is it for this video. In the next video, we will finally do some text classification to detect some spam. See you there.